Got various pieces that are kind of mangled, and so just gonna try and straighten them out a little bit. Parts in there already. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Gently massage the thing. Yeah, I might need to hammer that a bit. A little wonky, but better. Come on. Good. Let's rate this thing this way. That's got to be in there. Forgot about that. Okay. All right, time for the torque wrench. All right, we are going to set her for 100. That should be, oh, yeah, okay, sorry. 105. Wow. There we go. diff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that. It's 105 foot-pounds. And barely movable at that. Okay, just like the last one, or the last three, I centered the control arm shaft in the control arm. Then I tightened the bottom bushing down to the collar, made sure I still have just a tiny bit above, which is center. And then now I'm going to put this collar on, or bushing, and put it down, torque it down to specs. All right, I'm gonna have to look up the spec on this one and forget what it is. All right, 125 for this one. This one's gonna be harder. Ways off the collar. Woo! Came out of the vise and clicked at the same time. Man, she's stiff. That is so weird. Anybody knows what I'm doing wrong with that? Be sure and let me know. That just doesn't seem like it should be quite so stiff. I did pre-grease them too, so I don't know. That's what it says, though. So I thought I was done, and so I brought all my parts out. Pretty good effort doing all that, and I got my old parts refurbished, reconditioned, and my new parts. Of course, I'm missing still. Got to order the lower ball joint. And these are my tie rod ends, and I still got to order the sleeve. And so I started looking at some little parts and realized out here nowhere is my inner bearings. So I started thinking about that, and yeah. Got the hub and the drum still. Yay, fresh as a daisy. Like the day they came off the truck. So I get a start on those now. This is how it fared over the summer. Not too bad, a little chalky. I think I'm gonna pressure wash a whole thing and then touch up with these with the rust converter paint, maybe Rust-Oleum or something like that on the places that, you know, I got rust coming through still. Just can't figure that out. But again, this kind of chalky anyway. This is supposed to be semi-gloss. But it's done, so I'm not worried about that right now. Then this is what she did over the summer as far as the surface rust, and I'm going to hit that with the rust converter, and looks like I still got some crud in there I got to get off on the front end. Then I'm going to paint this from here to about here so that I can put the front end back together and have it rollable again. Don't know if I'm going to move it yet, but at least that will be done. And then whatever else I get done is gravy. I came over here just because I had the angle grinder wire brush out, which, by the way, was not burned up. It was just an extension cord issue. But anyways, you can see how it was just all that grease that I couldn't get off with the blaster, and it just comes right off. I still got some work to do on it, but that'll be done. And then I don't know if I'll paint the frame, you know, do the whole thing with the treating the rust and wiping it down, prepping it. Again, I'll pressure wash this whole thing, then I'd hit it with the rust converter and stuff. I don't know if then I'll, you know, once the front is done, if I'll come back and repaint or paint the whole thing, or if I'm gonna work on figuring out how to lift this thing up so that I can get under it. Probably just with the wire brush. I don't think I'm gonna try and sandblast the underside, but just get under there with a wire brush. Shouldn't be too horrible. I say that, and then I will be whining about it. I guarantee you I'll whine about it, but how much depends on how bad it is. But that's where it's at. Well, I got the drum done anyway. After that, finding that and the hub are in need, and so I got the drum brushed and cleaned and painted. The hub's gonna take a little more work. I gotta get all the grease out of it and everything too, so it's gonna take a minute, but I did get a pretty good start on it exterior wise, and so I just kind of got to get the cleaning out the middle and a little bit of touch up on the outside. And I ordered the last parts. I got the ball joint and tie rod end sleeves, and I ordered some of the seals for the idler arm, which I happened to notice as I was doing it. Unfortunately, it also I noticed the name of it. It was a seal for the idler arm and the pitman arm. And there was nothing on the pitman arm, so I wasn't looking for that. But apparently there is, it's the same rubber seal thing for a pitman arm. So I'll probably end up ordering another one. Of course, they're 80 cents and then $6 to ship them, so that's awesome. So I get to go order one more 80-cent seal and pay $6 to have it shipped. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll come up with something else, other parts, and that's kind of where I'm at. I think is I'm just gonna not order any more stuff. I'm not expecting anything anyway, but get kind of a complete things all put together, and then go, okay, I'm missing this or that or whatever, and I'll order the rest of it. But that's about it. I'm gonna get this video out quicker. I was like 3 weeks behind actually posting the video of the last one, so this one's actually real current. I just did this is Friday, and I just did all of this work that we saw here over the last about 2 weeks. So getting along pretty good. All I got to do then, once, so I'm hoping by the time I get the parts, the hub will be done. I do have some bolt heads and things that I want to kind of run through the wire brush, the bench wire wheel. So I'll probably do that, but that's nothing. It's no big deal. It's just brush it, paint it, and those are good to go. And probably clean out the threads and stuff like that because some of that's pretty cruddy still. Anyways, I can get all that done hopefully by the time, although they shipped it already. I just ordered it yesterday and it was on the UPS truck. So I'm probably not going to beat the shipment. But in any case, by the time I'm ready, which because of Christmas this weekend, and then, maybe next week I could get something done a couple of days out of the week. And anyway, get all the parts done and ready. Then I got to go do the frame, which I'm only going to do. I actually already did this. I showed this, so never mind. Do another blooper reel. Anyway, I still got to do the frame. Just you already saw I did the video of that. So I'm going to do that, and then put those parts on. And that thing's going to roll again. It's going to be pretty sweet. Move it back under the awning there and get to work on the underside of the frame and stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting a little bit more taken apart. But I was all doing nothing but taking things apart for 10 years. And so I was real excited to put things back together. But now I'm going to take the rear end apart a little bit. I like seeing what it is inside. So it'll be interesting just to get that cover plate off of there and see what is going on in there. And hopefully don't have to do anything. Put some oil in it and it'll be ready to go. But that'll be good. It leaves me a little bit of a winter left for doing some other things to it. If I can get around to it, we'll see. It's just gonna be the tedious stuff though, like finding the stinking motor mounts and stuff like that. Well, and then I got to clean up, the whole driveline part and the transmission and all that stuff's got a ton of cleaning, the bell housing and all that kind of thing. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So the rest of my time will be just cleaning parts, which is just my favorite of the whole thing. Anyway, having fun. Merry Christmas. We'll see you all in a few weeks probably.